Well, there's no doubt that COVID-19 has changed the way that we play and watch sports.
Absolutely. With high school playoffs entering week 2, though, we wanted to check in with Baldwin County Public Schools.
Yeah, the system's athletic director telling Fox 10 News schools are really taking a financial hit. He spoke with Fox 10 News reporter Hal Sherrick.
Putting on an 11-week high school football season is difficult by itself. Add in COVID-19, and it's brought on a whole new set of challenges. The most obvious is the scheduling of games. More than half a dozen games had to either be forfeited or rescheduled during the regular season.
You had to deal with not only your own team, but the teams you were playing. So those are things that are out of our hands, and we would still have to work with them to try to figure out, do we need to play the game as normal, or do we need to reschedule our game? And then trying to find a good place to reschedule that game at, because that does make you play multiple games in a week.
Much like what's happening on the collegiate level, Baldwin County schools are also facing fiscal challenges because of COVID. With fewer games and restricted attendance, less money is made at the gate for parking and concessions. That revenue loss not only affects athletic programs, but bands, cheer, and multiple other groups that benefit from game night revenue. It's caused everyone to tighten the purse strings.
We in Baldwin County, we went to a 50% capacity for most of the year. That knocks down the amount of money you can make. So we asked all our athletic directors, which are our head football coaches, to stay away from the large purchases this year.
Winter sports like basketball and wrestling come on the heels of football season, and at a time where COVID cases are once again on the rise. School officials say it's important to continue to provide those opportunities to their student athletes, and will do what they can to keep them safe.
In order to do that, we had to provide a safe environment. So we broke that down into a smaller number because of indoor facilities, and we're going to see how that goes. And if it goes well, great. If it doesn't, we may have to reduce that.
Yeah, that reduced number will start, I'm told, at about 250 people allowed inside your typical gymnasium, and they'll go from there depending on how everything does go. As for game day revenue in football, it's been way off. That money goes for everything from paying officials on game night to doing equipment purchases, recertification of gear at the end of every season, even catastrophic injury insurance. The list goes on. So there is certainly a financial burden there, as you heard. Now, we want to wish Daphne and Spanish Fort luck. Meanwhile, they're headed off to round 2 of the playoffs. That's tomorrow night. So I want to wish both our local teams here from Baldwin County a lot of luck in that. Reporting live from Daphne, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.